Hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Eric, and I thought today we'd go through some of the miscellaneous hardware that we keep here at the shop, and also a couple new tools that I just recently picked up that are going to come in handy. So stay tuned. Alrighty, so welcome back. My name is Eric, and today I'm just going to kind of go over briefly of what the different assortment of hardware that we keep here at the shop, so that you're not running here, running there, and a lot of this stuff you can get right through Harbor Freight. And we can go through the easiest ones. Gotta get my glasses on, and that's just hose clamps. You're always using hose clamps, and actually I've got in one box, a big box, just hose clamps, and the bulk of them are this size and smaller, and that's where you're going to use the most of them on small engine. You start getting into the John Deere with the Kawasaki's and the radiators and stuff, then you're going to start going to a bigger hose clamp, but it's handy to have an assortment in the shop. These here are self-tapping screws. I bought this from Temu. I think I'm pronouncing it right. T-E-M-U. And it came with different sizes, as well as the piece that you put into the drill to put these in. We're always using sheet metal screws to put something, whether it be the cowls or what have you. The next is an assortment of leads, like for your battery ends that you have, or any of the other stuff that runs a big or hot cable. They're handy to have. They're all different sizes. You can solder them into place, or you can crimp them. Grease fittings. We go through a lot of grease fittings. If we find a grease fitting that doesn't take grease, we take it right out and put a new one in. And these you can get right at Harbor Freight. Comes with a wide range of assortments. We use a lot of just the straights, the 1/4 inch by 28. But we use a lot of the bigger ones with tractors. Cotter Pin assortment. Again, these are Harbor Freight. It's 555 pieces, and it pretty well covers anything that you're going to run into, you know, from 1/16 to 5/32. Grommets. And you're probably going to say, where do I need grommets? Well, if you're drilling through a piece of metal and you're trying to run electrical with the wires, these you can put into there so that it's not chafing and wearing through the wire and grounding itself. So we go through a lot of these when we're doing rewiring, and a lot of it is farm tractors. But roll pins, you're probably not going to see it a lot. We do with the ag side, but you're still seeing a lot of it on the small engines, and it carries right down to the tiniest of tiny. Just set this here. Yeah, it's down to 1/16 of an inch. Again, so far, all of these have been bought at Harbor Freight, and this has been bought off from Temu. Now, this isn't a must for your shop, but if you're like us, we're rewiring something in the shop, whether it's trying to extend the outlets, a box of these come in handy. They just sit on the shelf if you need it. Goes from the small grays right up to the big yellows. Another thing that you're going to want to pick up if you're going to be doing very amount of electrical with wiring and stuff, you know, it could be anything, the whip that comes back to the key switch, that goes to the coil, that goes, these here are shrink tubes where you can put them on and then just hit it with some heat and they'll become weather tight. That's Temu. This here is similar in that these here actually seal, and they do come with some of the small black tubes, and you can go right down to tiny but these here will shrink with heat applied to them. That's Temu. Again, this is Temu. These here have got the ends that you crimp, but these here also heat shrink, and they've got a ton of the small black ones that you can do individual wires before you put it into the main whip. Brass washers. Why would you ever need brass washers? Well, when you need a washer that is going to expand and seal, and we use a lot of brass washers on fuel lines like injector pumps and that. But we're always finding other places that they come in handy, and that's another Temu. It wasn't very expensive. And then assortment of O-rings. Now, I'm showing you some of the stuff that I just picked up recently. I've got a huge box of just SAE, and then I got a big box of metric that are all different size O-rings because we use them constantly on farm tractors. But they come in handy too on small engine, and this is a nice little kit to have. That's Temu. Alright, your E-clips. That's more geared towards the small engine, like the rear tires is where you see it the most. But it comes in all different sizes, right down to itty bitty tiny things up to what you would normally see on your lawnmower shafts to hold your tires on. It's good to have that in the shop. If I can get it closed. There we go. Set screws, especially if you're dealing with pulleys. Some come with set screws. If you're dealing with Lovejoys and that, you'll run into it, but it's good to have a good set of assortments in here, and one side is SAE and the other is metric. Again, this is Harbor Freight. You can pick it up in the assortment. Hitch pins. You know, we use these a lot, and in some instances of where you got a shaft and they're like cone type things that lock on and you can't get them to get new ones put on, Claude will go ahead and he'll drill a hole right through that shaft and then just put one of these hitch pins in place to hold it. Again, Harbor Freight. I picked this up. I haven't had a chance to try it. What we do is we normally use this girl and we put it on the battery when the tractor or lawnmower isn't running, okay? To see where it's at. And it should be right around 12 volts. And then we start it up with it hooked up. And that should carry it up into the 14 to 15 volt where it's showing us that it's charging. That's one way of finding out if the lawnmower that you have is charging back to the battery. This came from Temu and it supposedly does the same thing. It doesn't look like it's that heavy duty, so I'm not sure just how well it's going to work, but we'll have to try it and I'll get back to you on this one. This here I got from Temu, and most of you probably already have the ratchet wrenches, but we ran into an instance of where it came in handy to have not only the ratchet wrench, but one that angled. So I checked Harbor Freight, and Harbor Freight had, you know, it was like 30 bucks for 6 metric, and then another 30 bucks for 6 SAE. And this set, it's got 11 per side, and it goes from 6 all the way up to 18 millimeters, and it goes all the way from quarter up to 3/4. And I bought this off Temu, and I ended up spending, I think it was $59 for all of it. And they are handy as heck. We've already used this set since I brought it in. But I don't know if you could see that to get a better view, but it's got a nice case to house them. And if you wanted to, in your toolbox, you could actually cut this and then just lay them in. We do that all the time. But right now my toolbox is too full, and that's not a bad thing. Here's something else that I just got in today. And they're like an easy out, but they're an extractor. And it's right from 1/8 of an inch all the way up to 7/8. You guys aren't going to see that. We do, but you're not going to see that, good chance. Most times you're going to see probably up to maybe 9/16. But a lot of times what we find is when you snap off the head of a bolt, drill a hole down in there and then take an easy out, and it goes, as you're turning it out, it's actually turning itself in, right? So it'll break a lot of those free and come out where you snap the head off the bolt. So hopefully that's kind of giving you an idea what we do have here in the shop. It's something that, you know, be worth carrying if you could afford it and you had the space to use it. We use all of this all the time. We've already used this brand new set at least once. And I just got these in today because our easy outs, we've got so many of them that are snapped. And Claude was looking at these and he said they were similar to the snap-on set that he had. So I ordered them, and I'll let you know how they turn out, but I think they're going to turn out well. So on that note, you guys, thanks so much for watching and supporting the channel, and enjoy.